Many of the most prominent statistics by the Central Statistics Office are based on data collected at regular monthly or quarterly intervals. Data collected at regular intervals are called time series data. Examples of time series statistics produced by the CSO are quarterly GDP figures, monthly unemployment figures, monthly retail sales figures, monthly car sales, and monthly inflation. Time series data can be broken down into three distinct components: seasonal fluctuations, the trend or trend cycle component, and noise or the irregular component. Seasonal fluctuations are peaks and troughs in a time series that's repeated roughly the same time each year. Examples of seasonal fluctuations are the increase in retail sales that occur each year at the run-up to Christmas, the peak in new car sales at the start of each year, with another smaller peak in car sales in July. The real underlying movements and information in the economy or society can often be masked or obscured by the presence of seasonal fluctuations, which in turn can impede a clear understanding and interpretation of the true signals in economic and social statistics. To facilitate better insight into the economy and society, statisticians often remove the seasonal fluctuations from a time series through a statistical technique known as seasonal adjustment. Seasonal adjustment from time series data also removes calendar effects, such as the timing of Easter, and trading day effects, such as the number of Fridays or Saturdays in a month. By seasonally adjusting data, users can focus on the trend and irregular components of the time series. This provides more accessible and insightful information. The trend or the trend cycle tells us whether the economy is expanding or shrinking over a period of time. This is important in highlighting turning points in the economic cycle. The irregular component reflects unusual events that impact on a time series, such as disruptions to economic activity due to industrial disputes and unusual weather events such as snowstorms, hurricanes, or floods. The irregular component is sometimes referred to as noise or news. Other issues such as sampling and statistical errors can also create noise in all statistical data. Seasonally adjusted data can be either smooth or volatile. Where the trend component dominates, the seasonally adjusted data tends to be smooth and not that different to the trend. But in other cases, a time series may have a large irregular component, and the seasonally adjusted data can then appear to be quite volatile. The Central Statistics Office uses the X12 ARIMA method, developed by the US Census Bureau to carry out seasonal adjustment. This methodology is widely used by statistical agencies in the UK, the USA, Canada, and throughout Europe. Methodologists and statisticians trained in seasonal adjustment techniques use this software to conduct seasonal adjustment in full compliance with the European Statistical System guidelines. The CSO adopts European best practice to ensure that high quality, relevant and timely seasonally adjusted data is available to all our users. The X12 ARIMA software addresses the issues that impact on the overall quality of seasonal adjustment. These issues include outliers, significant changes to the seasonal patterns of the series, and sudden or sustained sharp drops to the economy. Seasonal adjustment adds value to a time series. It is an important tool that facilitates the analysis and interpretation of seasonal data. The CSO providing trust in statistics.